Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and we're back in Everquest on Project 1999. Just a quick comment first about where I'm playing. Every now and again, I get a question sort of asking what server I play on, and it's Project 1999, which is an emulated server. I know most of you know this, but some people who watch it maybe don't. So yeah, so I'll put the link to the wiki or the website in my sort of like description box thing for this video. And I think the link is in all of my description boxes. But yeah, it's a classic server. It only goes up to Kunark at the moment. Trying to replicate classic Everquest as closely as possible, I think. I mean, well, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there will say some things are not classic, but there you go. But yeah, that's essentially what the server's all about, and that's what I play on. So it's not a live server. It's an emulated server. And here we go. This is kind of going to be a secondary series running next to my kind of the stuff I'm doing with my shaman. I've essentially been looking for a class just to sort of as a secondary, but as kind of like a permanent secondary, because as you can see, I've got like tons of classes. Where are we? Berendar was my original class, Enchanter. You know, I thought I wanted to take the Enchanter further than I have, and I haven't. Got Bugrot, obviously, my shaman. I've got Fizzwell, my little magician, who I quite like, but I haven't gone too far with him. And I've got some other characters as well lingering around. So yeah, so this series will, I don't know what I'll call this, you know, the search for a companion to, you know, Bugrot or whatever, I don't know, so, something like that. So yeah, so this new series will be me kind of looking for a secondary character to play. I'm not going to muck around too much. I don't want to keep creating new characters and sort of showing you, but just kind of try and kind of take you through the process of how my mind works with regards to sort of new characters and playing loads of alts and stuff. Or maybe not. You know, maybe Lungothrin here will be the one. Lungothrin you can probably look up on the internet if you're interested in knowing who it is. But yeah, so I'm going to go for a gnome necromancer. That's where we're starting off. As I said, someone mentioned it in one of my previous videos. Let's go into the world. I've done nothing yet apart from muck about with my UI, so it's how I like it. But I've never really sort of delved into necromancy too much. I've always wanted to, but I didn't. I think because certainly on live, and I guess it's probably the same on Project 1999. There's just so many of them about. You know, that's the thing. But I wanted to give it a go because, as I've said before, and someone mentioned, I do like pet classes. And I've bugged about the mage before, which I liked, but he kind of didn't really have enough to do for me, unfortunately. Just kind of not as interesting as I was hoping. I love the pets, but I'm kind of hoping that he'd have a bit more to do. Enchanter again, I'm a bit scared of the Enchanter, to be honest. I'm not sure why. I think in a group it looks quite scary to play, and I'm leaving here, aren't I? I'm sure I'm going out. Let's go back the other way. Yeah, in a group it looks scary to play, and yeah, I know Charm is quite overpowered on this server apparently in comparison to lives. I've heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I think it's this way. But yeah, so but it's still slightly unreliable. What I've been looking for, I think, probably is a combination of the two. So something in between. A pet class, you know, like the magician, where the pets are pretty tough, but then something that's got a bit more about it. It's just got some more interesting spells to cast, like the enchanter. And I guess that I've got to be careful where I'm going. So that kind of leaves the necromancer, really, doesn't it? So that's what we're going to be doing. Now I'm going to head to my guild and get my robe. Let's have a okay. I've got a dagger. Let's equip my dagger. I'll have to do my spells. I've got my note to hand in, stained letter. I've got to be careful here. Certainly I don't want to go up there where the mages guild, the mage, wizard and enchanters guild is, because they're utter bastards and will whoop my arse. What I do need to do though is find the way through to where the necromancer guild is. You have to forgive me. I'm not 100% sure what there is at the moment. I know there's a little sort of turning you take that sort of takes you round to it, and maybe I've missed it. This is all me mucking around at the start, guys. You know, do bear with me. It's a completely new class. Yeah, and I'm kind of almost starting. I am starting afresh here. And I'm also probably not going. My plans for the class is to be a right evil little shit. Essentially, I'm going to go around killing everything and everything, good, bad, whatever. I don't care. I might actually try and make a point of killing NPCs with this character. Yeah, guards and stuff. See how we go. Oh, I can go down there. Look, sorry, I'm sure you're all shouting at the screen. You need to go down there. So I'll go down here. Maybe I need to go down here. We'll check. Oh, yep, here we go. I kind of know where I am. I think the Necromancer Guild is down here through maybe through that door. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, so that's going to be the plan. I'm going to be an evil little shit, and I'm going to go around just killing stuff. I'm going to make it my duty to go around killing, bringing pain and suffering to NPCs and whatnot. And yeah, and just be a real nasty little bugger, essentially. We've got to go down even further to the Necromancer Guild. I think so. Oh, hang on. I think it's just round here. Is there a little... Oh! Get out the water, Bob. Here we go. No! Oh, god damn. I'm sorry about this, guys. And these guys, they're indifferent, so... I'm sure there was a... It's definitely not over there, around there, is it? No. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Okay, this might be it. Eonis Mornunder. What a name. Let's check who I need to give him a stained note to. Blah, 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 blah. Eonis, there you go. He's my man. I hope I get a robe that colour. That's an awesome colour robe. Oh, almost. But that's alright. I quite like that colour robe. That's pretty awesome. I want one of these brown ones though. So we'll be looking for one of those at some point. It's a bit of a jog to my guild from the entrance from the town entrance, but you know, not too bad. Could have been worse. I must remember to spend some of my points. I don't know on what. I don't know if it's worth spending them on. Probably need to put one into each of my skills. Do I? My spell skills, which would be Abjuration and Life Tap. I'm going to assume that's probably Alteration, is it? Let's have a check. So Life Tap is Alteration and the shield's always Abjuration, isn't it? So, be honest, I want some training. Oh, no, hang on. Ah, there we go. Right, Abjuration, no points. Alteration, nothing. So I'll put one in each, and then we'll go to... I don't get Meditate level 4. Piercing. I could... It's not worth putting points into... let's put some points into... Oh, I can only go up to that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. What else can I do? Channeling. Oh, there we go. Let's just put some points into some other spells. There is a level 1 pet, I think, for necromancers, but I obviously haven't got it yet. Got no cash. So we'll have to come back for that. So we're heading out into the is it this way? Yeah, I reckon. Actually, it's not too bad of a journey. There are no kind of there's no loading in between, so that's pretty cool. I've got to go up there, haven't I? Yeah. So yeah, so Lungothrin is going to be an evil little bugger, evil little shit. It's going to go around causing. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, it's through here. I'm just careful where I'm going. He's going to go around causing mischief and mayhem. His name's going to be feared. People will be sitting in Kenos or Kelefin or wherever they may be, and they'll be supping beer and they'll be talking about the evil little gnome that's around, killing everyone basically. I need to remove that from there, otherwise I'm going to accidentally cast that on someone. Straight through. Oh yeah, cool. We're at the big pool, so we're heading out. Am I going the right way? Yeah, there's the priest of discord over there. I don't need that because I'm not going to be going PvP at all. Okay, here we go. So this is a process that I've gone through many times before, starting a new character. I've actually, believe it or not, I've actually started new characters before, and I've got to this point, literally, I've gone and handed in my guild note, I've got my starter tabard or whatever, and I've kind of suddenly thought to myself, I don't think I really want to play this class. Then I just log out and delete it. Literally spent 5-10 minutes doing this, and I've logged out. Just such a nightmare. And I'm not sure why it is. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't think it's a grass is greener thing. I don't think it's anything to do with class envy particularly. I mean, I have to say that sometimes I do run around and I think to myself, oh, look at Cosin Gigglefizz. Look at him in his, I'm assuming he looks like a roguey type, got leather armour on. He looks cool. I want to look like that. That's part of it. That does happen. I have to confess. But generally, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's probably because I think quite a lot of classes in Everquest kind of take a small amount of time to mature. Sort of kind of get the spells that are sort of synonymous with the class. That make you, or skills as well as spells. That make you feel like you're that class. So maybe it's kind of the process of just getting it to a point where you think, actually, I kind of feel like this class now. So let's go, kind of thing. I think it's partly that. I think classes do take a short while to get going, and even at low level, there is quite a lot. I think part of it also is there's quite a lot of time investment. You've really got, just to get to level 4. As you'll kind of discover in this video. There's a fair amount involved. It's not just 15 minutes to half an hour and you're level 4 for your new spells. It doesn't work like that at all. There's a time investment. It's a slow game, and I suppose and there's danger. I mean, obviously you factor in the dying and all that sort of stuff as well, and it's quite difficult. But that's why we love the game as well. That difficulty level. I need to be careful here because I'm clearly too low level. It's once you get going in this zone, it's brilliant. And there are some kobold camps that are really good. Once you kind of get your level 4 and your first pet, the experience comes really quickly. But this, when you come out of Ak'Anon, the first few levels can be a bit dicey. You've got to be careful. I think from what I can remember, there's a little section around the corner here that's got lots of rats and stuff that you can beat up, skeletons and stuff you can beat upon for a few levels. Talking a bit more about the Necromancer, I'm quite looking forward to some of the utility spells. I've never had Feign Death, for example, so that'd be quite good. I'm looking forward to the pets. I have to say, whenever I see Necromancers playing, obviously these are fairly high level ones, I guess, after a certain level. I love the way the skeleton pets look. I like that kind of, almost taking a browny, dirty, bloody kind of look, some of them. And that looks pretty awesome. And I'm also quite looking forward to actually turning into a skeleton myself. That would be pretty cool. There's a decaying gnome skeleton. Let's get stuck in. I've got my life tap, so that's pretty cool. I need to learn about how the Necromancer works. I kind of know a bit about fear kiting and that kind of thing. I'm assuming with life tap, maybe I can tank a little bit myself. Probably not too much, but I guess that I guess part of the Necromancer thing is that you're quite adept at kind of giving up life for mana, kind of transferring your life into mana, a bit like the shamans cannibalise, I guess. So I guess the life taps help with that, but I'm quite looking forward to it. I chose gnome on purpose. I want to be a little evil gnome maybe in a black robe, with a nice big skeleton pet. I think that'll probably be pretty awesome. A lot of people would say you're a bit of a numpty for choosing anything other than an Ixar, but honestly, I didn't want to be an Ixar, so here we are. I do like the robe. I've got I'm going to try and avoid the whole what do you call it? I'm going to try and avoid the whole twinking thing. Maybe I'll give them a few bits just to help with survivability, but I would quite like to just maybe get into a position where I'm getting stuff myself. The stuff that I need, I'm obtaining for myself, and I'm sure that I've mentioned that before in videos. It's not always easy to do. but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I kind of remember where I am now when I was playing the magician. I think there's a nice section where there are some drakes and stuff over there somewhere near the Minotaur cave that's pretty useful for leveling. So there's a great area there. I think you go there about level 8 or something probably. I'm not sure how small my pet will be at the start. It might be fairly small. Come on, these first levels, the first level particularly so difficult because you spend quite a lot of time missing. You only need a few extra points into your attack skill before things kind of start happening a bit more. But yeah, it can be a bit of a pain. Insufficient mana. Holy smoke! I've got 26% mana and I can't cast my life tap spell. God damn! There we go. I'm hoping that this first level comes quite easily. I haven't found any bone chip. Well, I've only killed 2 skeletons, but no bone chips yet. That's a bit of a thing. I'll need to be collecting bone chips. I think probably, assuming that you don't mind faffing about a bit for a couple of hours, I think it's probably going to be pretty easy to collect bone chips. When I get to level 12, when I get bind, I can pretty much go off and the world is my oyster, as they say. Anyone's got any ideas for leveling? Let me know. I mean, I'll probably stay around here. It's not difficult to stay around here for maybe the first 10 to the 12 levels. And I think there's probably, I mean, I'm on the other continent, aren't I? So I guess there's probably some dungeons and stuff around here that I could go to. I could even go to, is it Unrest that's around here? I know it's got a bit of a nightmare reputation, but yeah, a bit of dungeoneering will go down well, I would say. Keep missing so often. Haven't recovered yet. Okay. There we go. Come on, oh my god. It's so frustrating when you go through these periods at the start where you just miss. Oh, there we go. I missed about 5 times in a row there, then I hit for 1, then I missed again. Great. Just killing a skeleton is a monumental task. What I probably need to figure out, or maybe it's just not worth it at the start, is slightly concerned about, well, not concerned, it's probably a stupid thing to say, but kind of wondering how I can out damage my pet in the early kind of levels. Just so I get 100% experience. I guess with a pet, the thing is that you potentially you kill a lot more, you kill a lot quicker than classes that don't have a pet anyway, so you probably make up for it in speed. But looking at the spells, I don't think the Necromancer has a huge amount of direct damage to do that initially, so maybe I just have to suck up the XP loss. But I think the thing is, I think there's probably still an XP bonus in play. The sort of the EQ Mac experience bonus thing, I think might still be working. That's probably quite probably a good time to start a new character. I'm looking around for skeletons. Can't find none. I think the spiders here are going to be too high level for me. Let's have a look. I think there's druid over there I can sell to. No problem there with faction. Large rat. That's going to be white to me, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Let's have a go at the rat. There's a few bits here that are sort of a bit aggro. I think the wolves there, or whatever they are, running around. You've got to be careful of those till you get to a certain level. There doesn't seem to be too much. I mean, there are skeletons and stuff. I think they drop armour, and some of them will be carrying weapons, obviously. But I think maybe until I get onto the knolls, there might not be too much in the way of loots and stuff to buy my spells with. But as long as I can get as long as I can get my pet spell at level 4, I think that's probably the key thing. There we go. Carrying nothing again. These guys carrying nothing. Spiderling. He's level 2. He's probably level 2 or 3. So I'll give that a miss. They're the Kobold camps, just ahead there. That's pretty good levelling there for a period of time. As you can probably imagine, I did consider a human necromancer purely for the Null Fang quest, but that's feeling a bit cheap now, I think, probably. And I think I would imagine it's probably swamped with people, just looking for a sort of a quick start, I guess. It's tempting, I have to say, but I'll prefer to sort of choose to play the gnome. I think probably. I'm not sure what level these gnolls are up here. There's normally one sitting up there somewhere. Someone's killing them actually by the looks of things. But they are red, so I imagine they're going to be level 4 or so. Yeah, I would say. More skeletons. Skeletons or rats? There's a skeleton. It's a long way to go though. Are these clockworks aggressive? Yes, they are. That one is actually white though. Well, I seem to remember the clockworks though. Kind of maybe sort of underconning a bit. Maybe a bit tougher than the level than you would expect. But let's pull one out of the way so his mates can't help him and see how we get on. Oh no, okay. Looks like it'll be no probs. I'll have the design again of those. Awesome. I have to say, whenever I play Everquest, I never think to myself, this looks a bit dated, you know, because obviously from a texture point of view, you know, it does. But what's he dropped? A size 6 gizmo. I'll take that in case it's for a quest. Yeah, but obviously from a texture point of view, it is. But I think the art style is such that it just makes up for it. And I never feel that I have a problem with the graphics when playing the game. You know that it's off-putting. I just love the whole style of it. Runaway clockwork spider glowers at me dubiously. I know there is a clockwork faction, so I have to be careful with that. I don't want to ruin it too much. Oh, interrupted. God damn. Okay, let's go around here so we can find a spider. Not a spider, skeleton. Must be one around here somewhere. There's a gnoll, gnarly gnoll. Run. I say that's white. I can kill that one. I'll go back round for that afterwards. I'm sure I saw a skeleton round here. God damn. I've kind of run round to meet that clockwork in the end though, so let's pull him over. Let's go over here. Oh, bloody hell. He caught up with me really quickly there, but I guess he does have more legs, let's be fair. Seems a bit tougher this one. Seems to have a few more hit points than the last one, but he is the same level I think, yeah, so I would hope that, where are we? This could give me the level, maybe. We'll see. Nope, not happening. Come on. Hey, nearly dead. Will this give me the level? Oh, no, almost. What's he dropped? Not much. Come on, one more. Oh, I've got a... What have I got? I've got a strengthen. Oh, that enchanter must have cast it on me. There we go. There's the gnome skeleton. Gonna get a bit of a ding here. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, there we go. Level 2. And he... still no bone chips. Anyway, guys, I'll end the video here. This has been Lungothrin, my new gnome bad to the bone necromancer. And yeah, we'll see how we go with this one. You might be seeing a bit more of him in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.